small nonprofit radio station says two corporate radio giants are stepping on its signal. And KDRP is fighting back.
Years, broadcasters in nearby Dripping Springs built up a loyal following of thousands of listeners for the town's community-supported radio station.
But now a big chunk of the station's audience is suddenly having a hard time tuning in. Our Jim Swift reports tonight that is creating a showdown between KDRP Radio and two of the nation's biggest broadcast corporations.
Welcome back to Coffee with the Kyle Sisters. Here's Mary Margaret, Bodie, Frances Ann, and special weekly guest, the legendary Sammy Allred.
After the popular longtime radio personality Sammy Allred left Austin's KVAT radio, he settled in for occasional guest spots on KDRP.
A lot of people don't understand the history behind Sammy Allred. They remember him from radio, but man, the guy's a country music legend. And he gets to come out here and talk about what he wants to talk about.
And Allred is not the only Austin radio icon to find a home here.
Larry Monroe in the Blue Monday broadcast booth until 10 o'clock tonight.
Forced out by programming changes at Public Radio KUT, Larry Monroe brought his Blue Monday and Phil music shows to Dripping, as the locals like to call their town.
Why I started in radio was to hang out with guys like Larry Monroe.
Hang your head over, hear the wind blow.
Toss in forums for the mayor and the school superintendent, a steady stream of Little League sports broadcasts, and some Sunday morning church services. And you have what radio once was throughout the country.
We don't make any money doing this, I promise you. It's about freedom to express ourselves and for the public to express themselves.
But when the EMF and Clear Channel Radio corporations moved a station with the same frequency close to Dripping Springs, there was trouble. Listening to music on KDRP inside the station's Federal Communication Commission protected area, General Manager Ryan Shue backs his vehicle up just a few feet and suddenly finds himself listening instead to the sports talk format of Austin's KVET. A spokesperson for EMF, a Christian broadcasting corporation, told KXAN News, quote, FCC rules are very clear. We cannot interfere with their signal. But Clear Channel Radio, the company that owns KVAT, issued a statement of its own, saying, in part, this is much ado about nothing. As KDRP LP knows, the translator is in complete compliance with the FCC's rules. Meanwhile, KDRP management estimates the interference is covering up a quarter of its audience.
What have we done to them? Nothing. I don't think we count. But we count the people in this neighborhood.
It will be up to the FCC to sort all this out. And at KDRP, they're holding their breath.
Challenges can always bring you down, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And you know, when the darkness is around, that's when the light shines the brightest.
Yeah, the sun gonna shine in my back door someday.
In Dripping Springs, Jim Swift, KXAN News.
And by the way, KDRP also streams its signal live online over the internet, and there's no interference there. If you'd like to sample the station for yourself, we've got a link for you set up at KXAN.com. You'll find it with this story on the local news page.
A North Austin